Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, where today we continue to press this group of weedy nerds into some kind of fighting machine. It does feel a little bit like everybody's like off task, right? Whatever, listen, we're gonna make it work. We have the trinkets, we have the paths, we have the skills equipped correctly, I think? Maybe? Hold on, let me make sure real quick.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Okay, yeah, this stuff's all right. We got the updated. Oh no, we didn't end up updating any of her stuff. The smokescreen maybe should have received a point. I don't know, like just it's so hard not to buff up your damage dealers all the time, right? Like Cut Off and Binding Shadows are just, they're very good upgrades. Okay, so it would be cool to visit a hoarder, I suppose, if that's a thing we could set up. There's a lair right there. It has a fight immediately after it, which super sucks. But then Hero Shrine. You know, we're either gonna win or lose this real fast. Let's go to the lair. Let's go see. Let's go find out. I cannot imagine anyone in the party is going to be excited about this. Nope, not a single one of them.
Tomorrow's regret.
Gross. Gross tentacles everywhere. Wait a minute. Okay. If we have any combat items, they are all equipped at the moment. I was just making sure. And remember, we don't have to go for this. If we try the first couple of rounds and they're not going well, we can bail.
Foul winds and foul tidings. No doubt the source is within.
But if we could hit it, it would be really good, right? Hey, these are dudes.
An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
These are dudes. You know what I mean. These are new dudes. These are dudes we're not yet familiar with. Alright, so who's up? Those two. I doubt we're going to be able to cut any of them down in time. 17 health? Probably not. So I guess let's just try to work on this one.
Well done.
Wow, okay. Maybe we could have got there. Alright, good start. See, I bet he thinks he's clever.
On to the next.
Do I just want to do blinding gas? I really wish the blind wasn't so unreliable. It's so hard to know if that's a good idea. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, I only hit one of the blinds. And it didn't even work. That shit sucks. Alright, I mean, I probably do want to swap Paracelsus. I guess, actually, no. You know what? It doesn't matter. Combo that. You need a little bit more of a push. Okay, well, that's your final act, at least. We're in okay shape here. The burn's annoying more than anything. In a lair, the 3 fights are like different fights, right? Like we'll get repositioned between them. I believe that's the case. Damn.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of
I just
harm.
cannot get a debuff on that dude. And then honestly, even if I do, it doesn't really do anything, so who cares? So I guess I'm just building up charges for the moment.
The work continues.
Yep, we're okay to go for one more. It's weird that it's represented the same way as the creature does, but it is actually different battles with a reset between them. They should probably make those not appear so similar. So 40% bleed resist. So something going to do 3 to 6 damage. Oh, 5 to 9 with the pad, with the path. Yeah. All right, does the bleed stick? The bleed does stick. Good enough. Not a big deal. Okay, so it seems like just kind of random buffs on people. That doesn't seem like too big of a problem. Do I want to move forward? So I might be better off just hitting Slice off, honestly. Well, provided I can hit it all, that is.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Alright, the flame definitely caught the wrong one of them there. Ah, that's a little awkward, isn't it? Well, I'm just gonna blow his strengthen token with a weaken then. Except he resists it, because of course he does. That being the case, this feels like a terrible use of the token, but there's not really anything else to do. Let's hope it doesn't combo onto the corpse. Okay. That's all we could really ask for. Yeah, no surprises there. That's pretty good stuff. Please miss.
Steady yourself.
Nope. Well, I did want him to move back, to be fair. Okay, this is bad. The thing where we can't see is a bummer.
A small reprieve.
Also, we're picking up a lot of stress here.
Cell of horrors. Malaise, measured and steady.
Ah, come on. It's really annoying. Okay, well that does make me a little bit more reluctant to do that. We could just de-stress somebody. Yeah. Alright, definitely good to see this guy move forward like that. It's not much of a bleed. We get random relationship rage if we do it, so fuck it.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay. So what does the trophy look like? Increases stacking for combat items. That's like very fine. Carved bodkin seems pretty good. Lots of interesting loot. Yeah, let's go for it. We are not in the best of health, and I may end up regretting this. Wow! Hey there!
Must be made to see that their monstrous god is mortal.
Okay. Well, welcome to the Breath of the Sea. It didn't actually blind everybody, so that's good. Can we... Nope. But doing that consumed the token, so that's actually probably pretty good. I guess just stab it, right? We just gotta get damage in. Leviathan's baleful gaze rests upon you. It has a ton of resists. It has way too much resist, frankly. The Jester's pretty likely to get through. I'm gonna try smoke screening it, because I don't want to spend the vulnerable token. Okay. Blind stuck. Oh dear. Maybe this thing doesn't need to get 15 actions. Has anyone ever considered that? Yeah, it is such a huge number of actions.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Remarkably, the fire does stick, even though it's in the water. Ugh, we're just getting absolutely manhandled. Hey, perhaps you could take your bleed damage before taking your turn, you know, the way you are forced to by the game rules? Nothing. Can't win. Well, I kind of hate this. Like, this is really rough. I definitely want to just take the stab. Because, like, who knows what this is going to do? Probably nothing. Alright, we got 10 out of it. Also the bleed. Fucking, yeah, also just a huge amount of bleed, actually. I really don't like doing that, but I do think it was necessary. Wow. Okay, just massive crits. No big deal. You can only go back one? Man. Try to stick the blind.
The sum total of violent equation.
Wow.
Unfavorably rounded down.
Okay, I guess that's the run. That was a cool resolute, but yeah, we're definitely fucked now. What did he even take damage from? Yeah, I'm really not sure. I didn't see whatever it was that did damage to him. Because there was a point of damage that he took during his own turn.
Haste and carelessness.
There weren't any barnacles up on that space, were there? Ugh, great. Now here's this thing to attack me 3 times a turn. We just tap, right? Is there any... I don't think there's any candle benefit to staying in. I don't know, maybe. I don't think we've ever lost to a Lair boss before. Maybe there'll be some kind of compensation for attempted bravery.
Fellowship forged through toil.
Not that it matters. There we go. I blinded his hand. That'll show him. Oof. I feel like these animations could be threaded a little bit better. There's a lot of downtime.
So browse, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Oh, Paracelsus is also resolute. That's incredible.
Steady yourself.
We have had some decent luck here, I'll say that. But we've also had some terrible luck. Yeah, the fact that this thing gets... So, it and its hand get to act for free at the beginning of the round, and then they get their normal actions, and they also get the actions of summoning the, like... Between all the things that it does, it's acting so much that I don't see how you could, I don't see how you're ever going to be able to actually do anything to it. Well, Weird Reconstruction is guaranteed a crit here, so... Fucking cool, I crit a 2. Yeah, Undertow in particular being a thing that goes off at the beginning of the round for free and also doesn't trigger damage over time effects that are on the hand. It's really, really rough.
Extinguished. She can run no further. He courted the unthinkable.
Okay.
To no avail.
That boss is considerably more dangerous than the other Lair bosses we've seen.
Try and try again. You will break through this gloaming murk.
Like, that thing and the general with the taproot or the librarian, there's like absolutely no comparison. That thing is dozens of times more dangerous.
A nebulous nightmare. An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
So I guess now we know. It's wild that they're balanced so far apart like that, though.
A thought for tools of iron.
Is there anybody who gets anything meaningful from 3 candles? Some garbage resistances. You don't get anything for 3. So no, we could try to unlock some more food again. Just try, like unlock in items and hope we find something cool. Restorative herbs. Alright, that's not bad.
A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
An item that just straight removes a disease seems very powerful. Okay, I think those are all fine.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
So to be perfectly honest with you, I don't feel like we really got to try out that party composition lined up like that. And I think that,
The house on the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
I think that I might just run exactly that again, but get to, like, do it over a whole run this time.
The house was scattered with ancient rarities and time-worn artifacts, all bearing that damnable emblem that had come to dominate our thoughts.
The thing is,
Crossroads.
I don't actually know,
Hope to find their way.
I don't actually know whether the different
To know the
contracts, the, you know,
abyss, one must embrace
denial and obsession and whatever, I don't know if those actually have an effect on, like, the stats of the enemies or anything.
a murderous melody lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
Do we want... Do we want to do this? Is Firestarter... Okay, so whenever she uses Firestarter in the Orphan Path, we get a guaranteed crit on our next attack. And she's gaining bonus fire damage being back there. Is that better than Arsonist? I really like the resistance piercing. Yeah, I really, really do like the resistance piercing. Thick-blooded curmudgeon. Okay, curmudgeon sucks. Nothing really to do about it. Slow-handed sucks. That's true for everybody. Big crit bonus. That seems huge. Doesn't much like to be around fisher folk. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's absolutely try it. So, anamnesis skills plus 125% damage is probably the case. Okay, yeah. Anamnesis is the name of a skill. And so it should not say anamnesis skills. It should say the skill. It's the one thing does that. Alright, you're going to take Soloist. You're going to be a surgeon. And we're going to come at this exactly the same way and just not go to that boss. We're probably in pretty decent shape, actually, with, like, with the powers we had, the way we were set up, probably in pretty decent shape to conquer, like, we would have been fine against the Taproot guy. The Librarian probably also, honestly. I was thinking we might pick up Indiscriminate Science eventually. But yeah, for right now, stick with these. You're never going to do that, so cauterize. Okay. And next time we see a hero shrine,
On the far side of the brook.
we do the occultist, so we can get the anamnesis.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
I really like a melee attack that can reach the third space. It's very helpful. So she's at 5, but she has 53 blight resist. Well, let's take the swing. If we don't get there... Yeah, didn't quite. We still have time. I'm gonna set you on fire, because the Jester's gonna finish off the other one.
A promising development.
Even just the number in the pop-up for the effect, instead of just saying bleed above his head, say 3 bleed, would be very helpful. Okay, well, that seems just fine to me. Do I just weaken him, maybe? I mean, if I'm gonna just knock this thing off, I may as well knock it off while doing some damage.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Alright, had to make sure we knock him down onto the threshold.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Okay, minor sharpness charm is interesting.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
I definitely feel like our traits this time, our set of starting traits, was a lot better. We caught a pretty rough deal on that before.
For the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
Alright, so we're taking these, obviously. I'm taking the whiskey. Don't know how we do this. Give me some laudanum. I don't think that's worth the purples. Saving up for something a little bit juicier. I do love bear traps. I do love bear traps. Oh, I looked at everybody's traits, but I didn't look at their goals. Killing blow on swine. Incision 3 times. That's absolutely going to occur. Visit the hoarder twice. Okay, very whatever. So, somebody who doesn't mind the loss of speed so much. Probably you. Then... plus healing received on... I guess, right? He's going to be taking a lot of damage, certainly. Do we want to spend the other one, or do I want to save it for him? Yeah, maybe we save it for him later. Next time. Arbitrarily, let's buff up... y'all, and I see that bounty hunter thing on the wall there, but I do believe we want to actually build up these characters. Do you want to buy any other combat items?
For wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
I mean, the milk-soaked linen is certainly not terrible. Yeah. Alright.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
This is cool, but it's probably not worth taking the upgrade on it over... yeah, over the other stuff. Like, I gotta believe Slice Off is right. The additional vulnerability token is so strong. And then without this having the 50% on it, it's so hard to build up those charges. I'm not convinced we did anything wrong last time other than
Each
taking on the boss fight.
a new variable in the equation of your fate.
And now we know not to fight that boss. I don't know if that's what they wanted me to learn, but it's what I did learn. So Alhazred, you get this. The hope of just killing enemies off before we have to deal with them. And then milk-soaked linen for you.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Ugh, we're not doing that. So 3 mastery points is an incredible reward. I think we just can't, just cannot. Avoid the watchtower to get iron banded wheels, which is cool. And a lot of hoarders make it easier to get our hoarder goal. Sure.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
All right, let's try this again. We could probably do the lair here.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Oof, not a lot of info. Well, I think I'm gonna go left. I would rather not take wheel damage. There's so many hoarders and they're all right in a row. Why would that be the locations of those?
A simple choice. At least it should be. Your path lies through them, and so they must fall.
There's a lot of desire to flee here. I mean, we don't have to. Let's just fuck them up. I know preserving relationships and whatever, but also, what if we just don't stress ourselves out and kill our light for no reason? Why we gotta be afraid?
A brilliant conclusion.
Okay. Can't gain dodge, not a big deal. That's annoying. That's good enough. Hey, maybe y'all could stop purging my man.
This is no time to falter.
Okay, well, they have gone in as hard as possible.
A little help impeccably timed. This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Not how I would have preferred for that to go. You are just like absolutely not allowed to do the thing you are planning on doing over there. Ugh, but of course they have significant blight resist. Their debuff resist isn't all that impressive. But, you know, I don't necessarily trust that they will actually only resist. They're going to resist the debuff. Those numbers are not trustworthy. Yeah, see? Alright, let's make your nonsense irrelevant. Good crit, solid crit. Yeah, the guaranteed bleed with the combo token is actually pretty nice. Alright, we would hope that you will simply die. Good enough. He's already blinded. Okay. And that is actually a fine position for you to resurrect somebody in. I have a feeling we're going to be able to handle this. That could have gone better. It was maybe a little close.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
I mean, like, we need to fight, right? We need to earn the mastery. We need to bring home the rewards. We got our 3 incisions in right there. Yeah, I'm definitely inclined to stay left and just go to the creature den. Again, because of damage to the cart. Never mind, taking damage to the cart anyway.
We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
Alright, like I said, I think we gotta see what the skill is.
Chapter 4. The Guest. Drawing vitality from the assembled mediums, he would hold fast against the thing and harness a portion of its power.
Okay, so they have a stress meter. That's a dimensional shambler. It's been a minute since I've seen one of those. What do we have here? Channel strength to increase stress, steal a combo token. Why would I want to do that? Oh no, the target steals a combo token? Heal, remove negative tokens. Remove that. Okay. Feels like we want to open with the weakening curse then. And then punch this guy. Or sorry, channel strength. I don't have another way of dealing damage. Ow. So stealing... So I can de-stress them fully. I have to build up to land the Searing Stars here. Okay, so for right now... Yeah, I guess I do this to get rid of my tokens. They're stressing out real bad. I'm assuming I don't want them to stress. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't care about weak. The thing here is I gotta build up those tokens, right? Alright, let's do this. Any chance you could stop preparing my host over there? Oh, wow. That's a lot of stress. Holy shit. Okay. Kind of feel like I have to... Yeah, it feels like it's really difficult to gain ground here. But to figure out how to weave ourselves into this attack pattern. Yeah. I need your strength. I need y'all to just, like, take it easy for a second. Okay, alright. That's promising. He's not spreading more stress to them. So... hit him with the weakening curse. Ouch. We get to pull this again, and we're actually going to get to deliver the big hit. But of course, he's going to do that first. Fuck me. Okay, y'all can take one for the team here, right? Gosh, let's hope so. And he just reapplies it. Fuck you. So it's only going to hit for half now. But I think we have to. Like, he was never going to let us get away with it. I have no idea what happens when they stress out. We'd probably lose, right? It's probably a fail state. Yeah, the thing is, I want to be building up power. Because you have a cooldown on this thing, it does feel kind of like you have to use it whenever you have it available. But am I going to get myself too low is the question. Okay, so now I'm going to heal myself. Thank you for your strength, friends. It's a good resist. Alright, please just don't weaken me. Ouch. Big crit. But now we get to deliver a big version of the attack. 30% crit. Oh, so close. That said, you're at 2. I think we got it, right? That was close.
Imbued with strange currents of infernal origin, his apotheosis was complete.
We did not get the skill I wanted. This is cool though. Ignores defense, puts combo token on. I mean, that's a much more interesting skill than the other thing that requires 2 power. When upgraded, it just gets the standard attack damage upgrade. I know it might be a little bit tricky to use it because we're in front, but you know, Sarmenti can do stuff.
Let nothing bar your path.
All right, everybody wanted to go to the creature den. We went to the creature den. little worried about Sarmenti's stress. Ooh, bandages. Hold up. Darn it. I wanted to equip my bandages. Can I do it on the screen? Yes. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to do this. I really appreciate that, actually. A lot of games are so weird about the times when you can equip things. Alright. Everybody wants to fight it. You want to fight it and make it more vulnerable. That seems like a winner to me. I like it when we're on the same page. Damn, I was really hoping we'd hit that crit. Also, real bummer that both of the middle ones get their turns early. Okay. One down at least. These bleeds are not really worth worrying about. Man, I cannot get a good blow to take advantage of that vulnerability. I feel like we probably don't want to spend the battlefield medicine. Yeah, this feels like a little bit of a waste, but we're just not going to do good damage to this thing. Alright, we're gonna have to hack through a corpse here. Don't think it much matters which one. Yeah, it only has 10% debuff resist. Alright, let's do our cool new skill.
A righteous action.
The animation is fine, I guess. I just wanted to see it in action. Let's definitely burn multiple charges of stuff. Wow, both, yeah, those are some pretty solid resists, I guess.
Easily dispatched.
That's a shame. I probably should have gone for the one in the second spot, actually. Yeah, because we could at least have run it out of charges here.
Mistimed as directed.
Did we hit just one dodging enemy? It's pretty harsh. Okay. Our friend here could certainly use some help.
A simple solution.
You know what, I'm gonna go for violence here. We have the plague doctor, can do a little bit of medicine. Slightly more reliable medicine. Wow, there you go. He remembered how to fight finally. Okay, so basically just a mastery, but that's not a bad reward. All right, continue avoiding the watchtower. So we're headed toward a lair. I think there's a good chance we're gonna go for it. We're not in a bad spot, I think. Although people yelling at each other in the back of the cart is certainly not helping matters. All right, I think we can take the general with this party. We have a double backline attack from Paracelsus.
A general and his loyal lumbering guard.
Yeah, I think we should be able to handle this. These things are somewhat annoying, though. It's really annoying that does a tiny amount of damage just to remove people's block charges. Yeah, it is super hard to stick a blight on everything in here.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
All right, one at a time. It's getting a little dangerous. I am allowed to battlefield medicine you, and it's actually a pretty big heal.
A little help impeccably timed.
It's probably for the best, right? Okay, we can all work together on this one. It's actually people who are just in the front space are the ones who give us the most trouble with this party.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Alright, I think we're gonna go for the self-heal now that we have the unchecked power. Target HP below 33%. Am I really not? I guess I'm just barely not. Do I want to... We probably shouldn't... It's probably not worth hitting the foot soldier. It's not worth punching this guy either, though. Gosh. Maybe we don't really have a choice. I could give him a combo token, which Paracelsus could take advantage of to stick a bleed at least. probably don't have to do anything to you. It says your death blow resist is zeroed out.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Alright, hell of a lot of good that's gonna do you. Can't really do anything else. Yeah, now we reconstruct.
The fiend's strength dwindles. Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Why does that stress everybody out? That was great. That's a good thing for us. I think we can definitely push forward. I'm a little worried about the stress on our on Al-Hazred.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, we should be able to handle this. Ugh, your blight resist is so high. Why? Why has it got to be so high? Well, I only have to hit him for one. There we go. Alright. Is it gonna be riposte stuff? Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's not much we can do about a riposte. I can give him the weakening curse. It doesn't deal any damage. Does it make sense to do though? Maybe I just hit him. I have my block plus. Yeah. Ow.
This
Ooh,
is no
okay.
time to
All right.
falter.
Everybody just all at once. We're going to Death's Door immediately here.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Can't play my tune from here. I don't know how this will time. Like, is this going to blind the guy before he hits the riposte? Probably not, right? I think I might actually... Let me swap places with you, but in this way, the fun way. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and accept the riposte in this situation. I don't think it's too big a deal. He made me bleed with his fist? That doesn't feel right. Alright, so he's pretty close.
Bravo!
He's just gonna Death's Door. Oh, he didn't take the damage reduction that you are supposed to take when you hit Death's Door. Definitely need to de-stress a bit. Alright, we're going to take a second here to try to take care of our party members a bit.
Small foundation of trust.
Cauterize that. Yeah, we may as well just finish it. Or maybe that guy will never die no matter how many times he is pushed over the threshold. Well, that being the case, I'm gonna step back here and we might try to get another bit of healing off. I need you to stop being such a baby. Okay, that's pretty good setup for the next round. Now for real, fucking die.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
So these, the trophies do different things. The last time we picked up the General's Dream, I feel like it was not this. This seems like a strictly bad thing. Unless that's combat start, apply movement debuff to opponents? Hard to say. But let's try it. We ended up in a pretty okay spot overall.
Nightmare slumber. He is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
Alright, so the blight will never work. I mean, there's no reason not to attempt to apply the bleeds. Like, what are we waiting for? There's no sense going for this just yet.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
So we have two party members that can hit the back row, one of who can do it while also hitting the general. And I think that's the kind of thing we're gonna need.
The fiend's strength dwindles. Bravo!
Hell yeah. All right. Safe side this a little bit. Damn. Well, we're still in an okay spot. I think this is an all right time for a plague grenade. Just do a little bit. It does do damage, right? Yeah. Because we can pretty easily do that, right? Just to do 2 pullbacks a turn. Okay. We're doing damage quickly, but it's not going to be quickly enough. I probably want to do this. Maybe give him a little bit of health. Firefly just to keep those rolling backwards. We want to save the vulnerable for something like this. Please show me a crit. This would be such a good time for it. All right. 13's not bad.
This is no time to
Ouch.
falter.
Oh, and he's bleeding, of course, so... Resolute? Nope. He might just die immediately, honestly. Okay. We live. Narrowly we live. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty fun. What should we do here? I don't want the two of them both to have to, like... It might potentially take both of them to get him to get the thing out of his head. This is probably just going to do nothing, though, and we do need to keep the pressure on. We'll do the cauterize here. We'll do the plague grenade. Hope that we get the right recede. Nope, we didn't. Cool, fun. Well, here comes a bunch more stress. Okay. We basically just never stop stabbing him. Alright, so this round we can Firefly here, plus we can Plague Grenade. Oh, that was the wrong... Well, I mean, it still works. And I combo tokened him, which I didn't... I was not trying to do that thing, but it works.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Ah, we're really close now. Do I think this is going to change the critical number of turns? I don't. It would be really great if we could get... So we got a 50-50 chance here of rescuing Paracelsus, right? We do need to very badly. Okay. That's a pretty important bit of luck. Here, we absolutely just stab him in the face. That crit was very important, because that means this death doors him. Really? We all take stress when you miss that attack? Whew, okay. Yeah, like I said, we could do this boss. Alright, that is certainly stuff. Got our trophy secured.
The loathing whispers.
I really think that you shouldn't be able to gain loathing at the end of a Lair fight. Like, your life was hard enough. You're good now. Everything's fine now. Yes, you take the new bandages. Somebody takes the glimmer of hope. Alright, and then we want to avoid combat. Which we might be doing. Hard to say. And we just got to keep the wheels intact for a little while. I said, and then immediately ran over some wheel garbage that was unavoidable.
A refreshing commune unburdens the mind.
Really? You guys are going to get pissy with each other? Why would you not want to stop for water? Just to be an asshole is why.
In crisis, no
Yup.
gains insignificant.
For sure. So let me amend here. Hazred, you are taking the water. Okay. I feel alright about that. Each hero on combat starts, there's a chance to gain some block. I mean, you're never going to be first in turn order, so that seems fine on you. And We also got this extra healing income token, which will probably go on you. That's fine. Nobody here is particularly prone to those debuffs. The enemies hand them out constantly in ways that we can't really prepare for. Yeah, I don't know. Did we visit the hoarder? Yeah. All right. May as well. Everybody wants it. A little bit of de-stress. At a critical moment, in fact. Still startles me every single time, even when I know it's coming. All right, anything really fun? Extra whiskey is actually really nice to find. Medicinal herbs are certainly okay. Sharpness charm is cool. When moving, there's a tiny chance you'll get a crit. This seems terrible for the way we're playing the Plague Doctor. We're not doing... Yeah. We're just not set up to take advantage of the trinkets we are being offered. However, plus 20% damage. Yeah. So actually, I would love for that to just be on Al-Hazred. Given the way the speeds of our parties work, it's quite likely that the last thing we do on a turn is apply Slice Off, and then the first thing we do on the turn is attack with Al-Hazred, so... Yeah, that seems appropriate. Oh, geez, there's other stuff down here even. Well, I think I'm happy with that purchase. It's weird that Escape doesn't close that menu. It closes so many menus in this game. But there's these little bits of control inconsistency all over the place. Okay, good. Random de-stress. Very nice. So... definitely going to use a little bit of that spring water, like, right away here. We have to clear stress. It's really good spring water. All right, show me that big damage. Hell yeah.
A promising development.
Which one is that? That's the... okay. The one where we don't get to choose how we attack. It's a bummer for sure. Alright, you're bleeding quite badly, actually. Well, I should probably wait until your health is a little bit lower. We probably don't want a Glimmer of Hope right before the end of the thing. Yeah. I guess let's get started on you. We can get some decent bleed out here. Alright, if all that vulnerability does is cancel out this other effect, I think that's still fine, actually. Okay, I appreciate that. Bone weaving on the wrong one. And yeah, Alhazred is doing some fine, fine work. Do I think we need this? Better safe. There was some chance it could have survived the bleed out. Yeah, we may as well. We don't have a super compelling attack. Do I need to de-stress Bonnie? Well, yeah, it's not like the stress is going to go away when the fight ends, right? $11 damage through a block feels very solid. Alright, we just need a little bit more. That should do it. Or sorry, that'll at least get you down to Death's Door. But then you'll regen, and I'm not actually sure how those things will interact. Oh, right. The taunt. I was like, wait, why isn't that? But yeah. That being the case, I guess it would be cool if you missed your attack. That processed in the reverse order of the way I thought it would work.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, a little bit of a bummer that the healing comes first. Spend the final cauterize here.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
I'm just like taking chances to fish for relationship increases and de-stresses here.
A resounding
Okay,
response.
got a little bit. Light resist, protectorate's pretty unimpressive.
The loathing abates.
I do love it when the loathing abates. Alright, messy, but we made it to the inn. We're technically all still alive.
Rest now for a time.
Alright, all our trinkets are discounted. We get some mastery points. We have 3 mastery to work with, which is fine. Bonnie gets a trait that she's not going to benefit from. Amateur Armorsmith is very unlikely to ever matter. Sarmenti is afraid of the Plague Eaters. Okay. Overall, pretty good traits. Okay, so first things first, in items that we're already carrying, nobody has a disease that needs dropped. There's a couple of people who could afford to be de-stressed. Blocked by Boisterous. Nobody... Sarmenti cannot just sit and whittle. I mean... Right, we just de-stress the person who has the most stress. Doesn't seem like rocket science. And then... How are my relationships doing? Nobody's in particularly good shape with anybody else. Yeah, but some people are very negative.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning.
So
Indeed, it ever did.
trinkets are free, the minus 50% twice, stacked in the best possible way. If medicinal herbs is equipped, plus 50% healing given. I didn't buy those medicinal herbs, but I guess I should have. The Laden Lantern will not be very good for us in this situation. The Rousing Recorder is probably fine, though. We got the Greater Gilded Mind, which we should definitely make use of. So, like, we're going to buy that.
Power in such a little thing.
We're going to buy this. I don't know if we want the rest of this stuff. I'm assuming the clasp knife means if you yourself are bleeding, minus 5% crit. So that's probably worth having too. The Wainwright.
And mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Contraptions and inventory slots and iron banded
This will
wheels.
serve well.
So I can't really tell. It says combat start immobilize, but it is not clear to me if that's immobilize us or immobilize them. We do big damage against corpses, which is going to very occasionally be helpful. I guess let's put it in the slot and we'll see. We'll see what happens. When we enter the region now, we're going to get +1 wheel. We have just enough baubles to repair the wheels to here and then let them get pushed up. Or we could repair the armor. I think I'm going to go for the wheels.
And refurbish.
I think broadly I would rather have wheels.
Leads ahead.
Alright, is there any other stuff that we really ought to... we can definitely make use of the calming incense. Show me just our in items, please.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Alright, let's do some of that. Please stop changing my view. Okay, that's handy. Let's see what we can do about people's relationships. I would love to... Really? Really? We got 2 negatives and a positive out of that? We might be able to push their relationship to a positive place, it seems like. Yeah, we could get above neutral. We're almost certainly going to get some negative relationships here. Because the game is far too cruel not to. Is 12 the threshold for positive? No, it's higher than that. $13 ain't it either. Well... let's get some more whiskey, I suppose. Okay, 14 is where you get the push. Alright, then I'm gonna try to fix some of these negative relationships. Paracelsus and the Jester we can probably save. I don't know where the threshold is. Is it 8 or do we have to take you all the way to 9? Nope, it is 9. Okay. Still plenty of room for somebody to get really negative though. Alright, healing received buff. I'm gonna give you bonus max HP. And you as well. Fire resist on Bonnie, I think makes some sense. Then we still have eight trinkets left, relics. Smoke bombs are okay, but do I really want to buy one of them? A little bit more stress control is almost never wrong. We'll put that on Alhazred once he runs out of spring water.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Okay, so upgrading weird restoration is definitely interesting. We should probably upgrade smokescreen. Make it a lot more pleasing to use. And then we should also make sure we're upgrading like our main damage skills. Yeah, this for sure. What else is getting a lot of play? Well, like I said, we can upgrade Indiscriminate Science and then run that. Although I don't know what we will swap out for it. And then probably just like get Firefly up since it's the thing I'm using most on her. The extra 2 fire damage per turn definitely matters. And so Paracelsus, what am I turning off for you? It's either Plague Grenade or Blinding Gas, probably. Well, Noxious Blast isn't super meaningful because I could just stab people in the front. Yeah, let's have it be that, actually. Bleed Resist Piercing is either on you or the Soloist. I guess it's on you. That makes sense. Yeah, let's give you this as well. You're never going to be first in turn order, so we don't have to worry about that. This probably never does anything on you. And then just kind of like general stress resistance is good. Okay, I think that's probably about the best that's going to get. We've spent everything,
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
Clear out the lair is a little scary. Ooh, academic studies are fun. I know we have a goal to kill a bunch of swine, but like, I can't see this being a good idea. We're certainly not going to get this goal. Yeah. Let's head out to the Shroud.
The shrouded coast. Isolated. And drowning in amphibious degeneracy.
And we're just not going to go to the lair, is all. Alright, let's see how the relationships develop.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Okay. This is something we use all the time, so that's cool.
Each covets what the other has, and plots to take it.
Alright, Envious causes people to stress each other out, and Backdraft on her bar is going to screw things up pretty badly. But it's a problem we're going to have to look into next time. I don't know, it really sucks to lose something off of her bar there, but we'll figure it out. We can probably avoid proccing that one too much, and the Hopeful is going to remove a ton of stress. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the way that went. That's going to be it for us for today. We ended up going way over the amount of time I had here. When you come back next time, tomorrow, hopefully things are going to go a little bit smoother here in the Shroud than they did earlier this episode. And if so, I feel like this team could maybe even make it. I have hope. We'll see if it's justified. And we'll see you then.